How to survive your first day in Paris. When you arrive in Paris for the first time, you might feel like you're stepping into a dream, a place where every street corner whispers history and every bakery smells like heaven. But not every dream is picture perfect. Sometimes reality sits on the corner, holding a paper cup, reminding you that life is as layered as a millefeuille. Sometimes it's the unexpected details that make you feel at home. As someone who just arrived from Tokyo, seeing familiar faces and words on a Parisian street corner can feel oddly comforting, even if you're here for something completely different. The first challenge is food. In Paris, even something as simple as choosing bread can feel like a high-stakes decision. Do you go for the croissant, hoping it tastes as buttery as your imagination? Or do you grab the baguette, even though you don't know how to finish a whole one by yourself? Eventually, you'll need to recharge both your phone and your energy. You could sit in a charming Parisian cafe, but there's one problem. They don't have power outlets. That's when you surrender to the familiar green logo. If you're lucky, Paris might remind you that life isn't just about Wi-Fi and croissants. It's also about the small moments, like meeting a dog who doesn't care whether you speak French or not. Paris is full of iconic landmarks like the Pompidou Center. But sometimes the art outside is just as interesting as what's inside, especially when your friend has a thing for megaphones. And sometimes you realize it's better to come back another day. If you're lucky, Paris might offer you an education in contemporary art. The first lesson is usually this: don't try to understand everything. Paris has its way of showing you the fragility of life. Sometimes it's as poetic as a shattered window on the sidewalk. And sometimes Paris loves a bit of mystery, like when you're walking near the Seine and find part of it blocked off by the police. You might wonder if it's an art performance, a protest, or just Paris being Paris. Surviving your first day in Paris is about finding beauty in the unexpected, whether it's the warmth of Lebanese food, the familiarity of a magazine cover, or the curiosity of a blocked-off street. Because in Paris, every moment, no matter how small, feels like a story worth telling.